Morning, everybody. My name is Barry Schwartz, and this is the Search Buzz video recap. Today is Friday, November 10th, and this is the search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable at SERoundtable.com. Reviews update this week. Not unexpected, but kind of unexpected. The Google Search Generative Experience expanded to over 120 countries and regions. Google's search ranking pillars was kind of released. There were some major shopping updates this week. Bing has released its patent on reliability scores for websites and content, and so much more. So definitely stay tuned and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Of course, I'd like to thank our sponsor, SimilarWeb, actually RankRanger, but RankRanger now rebranded to SimilarWeb, who purchased them or acquired them, I think a couple years ago. Anyways, this is sponsored by RankRanger/SimilarWeb, the all-in-one SEO software. RankRanger is a comprehensive SEO platform that allows you to grow your business with data and analytics. It offers valuable insights through advanced rank tracking, including above the fold tracking, organic share of voice reporting, actual SERP feature data, and SERP analysis tools. So check them out at RankRanger, which will 301 redirect to to SimilarWeb. Thank you, SimilarWeb, for sponsoring. Okay, so first up, Google has officially rolled out its Google November 2023 reviews update. This will be the last confirmed, most likely the last confirmed reviews update since Google started rolling out these reviews updates back in, I don't know, a couple years ago. This reviews update is different in that Google said going forward, it will be, as they said, regular and on an ongoing pace. So it will basically happen by itself in an ongoing fashion. This rolled out on Wednesday, November 8th at around 12 p.m. Eastern. It would probably take about 2 weeks to roll out, but in any event, it's going to be ongoing, continuous, and regular, so you probably won't notice. This is expanding the reviews update from the product reviews update to all reviews, including things like products, services, destinations, games, movies, and other topics. And this is rolling out while the November 2023 core update, which has been super heated, rolled out. Also, Google made some documentation changes to their review system documentation. One is adding the words, the review system is now improved and regular and ongoing pace. They removed a bunch of other things, that really insignificant stuff in general, just mostly about how this is a regular update going forward. My gut feeling is that it really hasn't started to roll out yet significantly. It's hard to know because we have this core update rolling out, but the tools have somewhat calmed down since this update has rolled out, as you can see from these tools over here. And again, this is I think the 8th product reviews or reviews update. The first one was in April of 2021, and we had several of them since, and this will be the last one. I posted some advice as well on how to recover from these updates based on what Google has shared with us. Also, the Google November 2023 core update has been very, very volatile since it rolled out. Initially, when it rolled out, it was very, very volatile right away, but it lasted through, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and even into Tuesday, where it was very, very volatile. The comments were off the chart within the SEO industry. The charts, the tracking tools from SEMrush, RankRanger, SimilarWeb, and other tools were definitely off the charts as well. So it's very, very volatile update. We have some posts from Glenn Gabe and Lily Ray as well showing how volatile it was. I also posted the Google Webmaster report, which I do every month, basically summarizing what happened over the past month with Google Search for an SEO perspective. If you did miss anything, or you were away, or you want to catch up and make sure you didn't miss anything, definitely take a look at that. I posted on it, I believe, on Tuesday, on November 6th. So definitely take a look at that. It goes through a lot of things that change. I'm not going to go through them all because if you've been watching these videos, you probably have been aware about it. With the DOJ, the Department of Justice, a lot of documents are being released to the public around Google Search, stuff that maybe Google Search doesn't want you to know. A few documents that was released was uncovered by both Cyrus Shepard and Danny Goodwin. Cyrus Shepard shared a Twitter thread going through this. One was around the 3 pillars of ranking, including body, the content itself, anchors, well, I guess what links are saying about you in the anchor text, and then 3, user interactions, what users say about your documents. And it goes through things around clicks, links, attention, scrolls, enter queries. But again, this might be all back to the feedback loop of, is it being used directly in search ranking immediately, where Google's taking these factors and plugging it into some algorithm, maybe RankBrain, or is Google taking this information and looking at it specifically with like giving it back to the search quality raters and to the search quality team generally to say, is this working? Is this ranking factor working or not? And it might be that, it might be the other thing we don't know. But yeah, Google uses this type of user interaction data. Most people say, Google has been saying indirectly, where Google's taking back this feedback based on seeing how people are actually using Google search and improving the algorithms after the fact. Some people say Google uses it immediately in its ranking data. That's been the controversy since SEO really started, when Google started, I don't know, since like early 2000s. Danny Sullivan, the Google search liaison, has shared some feedback around how he shares feedback from the SEO community and searchers to the Google search team. He basically showed some notes that he took around things that he compiled over the past several weeks around stuff that he wants to bring back to the Google search team. Specifically things around the helpful content update, around things around Parasite SEO, and a bunch of other things. So he shared a bunch of documentation and stuff showing us how he actually brings back that feedback. And the SEO community appreciated that he actually shared how he shares that feedback with his team, which is pretty interesting. Google has announced some shopping features this week. Actually, we covered this before Google actually announced it. The Google Shop Deals feature, where Google's showing a tremendous amount of product information right before the holiday season, where you can actually shop deals, and it will actually give you categories of shopping grid carousels by category. Glenn Gabe noticed this first, where it breaks out, like if you do shop deals, it will break out categories for like t-shirts and toys and cell phones and pants and whatever, like an e-commerce site. We saw things with green deals, which you covered before. And Google actually posted about this later on, a couple days later or a day later, on their blog around different features around how to access new deals using the new shop deals feature, which we covered a couple weeks ago as well, and then how to check discounts in Chrome and so forth. So definitely take a look at that. There's the whole holiday season coming up right now. Also, with the deals, Google has really fully seemed to roll out the shopping filters. When you do a search for, like, I don't know, TV deals or Nike shoes or whatever, Google has now this filter on the left-hand side of the search results that give you filters to search. Now there's a new feature in that filter, which was launched almost 2 years ago, I believe, but it's been rolling out slowly, and now it seems to be fully live for shopping-related queries. In there's now this toggle button you can click on to turn on and off. That was spotted by Kashul and some other people over the past week or so. That toggle button seems to be new, and also this is also showing for local types of queries that have shopping intent. So if you search for like bikes near me or anything you might want to buy that's near you, Google might show that filter as well, including local places that actually include that. That was spotted by Greg Sterling. Bing is also testing things with shopping filters, where it looks like a bug to me, but basically when you click on this on a product, or you mouse over a specific product, it will show you these like filters that you would normally see in a sidebar. I think it's a bug. I'm not sure. This was spotted by Kashul. Here's a screenshot of that so you can take a look at that as well. Google Search has updated the page experience feature in the Google Search Console tool, where it actually removed the page experience scores, which we knew was coming. Google's also going to be removing the mobile testing tool as well in the future. But right now, Google has removed the page experience tool. They actually created this new landing page that has core and vitals and HTTPS, but the page experience stuff has been removed. It also removed the good page experience search appearance filter from the performance report. And it's going away from the API really soon, so definitely take a look at that because it's gone, but it will be available in the API for a little bit longer. Microsoft has released a very interesting patent called Web Content Reliability Classification. And basically, this patent looks at and tries to figure out what the reliability score of a piece of content is, section of a website is, or the whole website itself. It goes through a bunch of things, including how Bing actually determines the reliability of a website or content, including traffic data, natural language processing to understand about the content. Is it using present technology, such as to identify the links around that content, as well as user interactions? There's a whole interesting pattern. Definitely recommend you look at it. Doesn't mean that Microsoft Bing is using this for search, but it's very interesting to see that. That was spotted by Glenn Gabe. Google has expanded the Google Search Generative experience to more countries and regions, 120 or so new countries and regions. I'm not going to go through all of them, obviously. Mostly in like the Spanish, Portuguese, Korean, and Indonesian languages as well. And Google has added new features, which we actually saw before, but they're calling it the new follow-up feature, which we saw around for a while. New search interface experience AI translation features, which is pretty cool. And they're adding more definition links, not just for education topics, but also for things around coding and health information, which is pretty cool. So a lot of people are now seeing the SGE in their search results, which is pretty cool, and I guess we'll be rolling out more. Jenny Sullivan, the search liaison, said that Parasite SEO, the term Parasite SEO, is not a term that Google uses internally. There's a big fight about it. Internally, should we call it the Parasite SEO? Because Parasite SEO historically has been known as something else in the SEO community, but that seems to be catching on for this specific issue. Google search, according to John Mueller, does not use a virus scanner. So when it's crawling the web, it's not scanning for viruses. Google Docs does, Google Files does, Drive does, but not Google Search. Google is testing multiple local packs as you scroll through the search results. I think this is being tested in Germany. I don't see this in the US. This is spotted by Christina Kunz, who showed this as a video as well as a screenshot. This is very interesting. I cannot replicate this, but it seems to be multiple people in Germany are actually noticing this, which is very, very interesting. Google Business Profiles is testing a new activities section where like hotels and so forth can actually add activities that are available at their venue. This is spotted by Sohan Jain. Nice find. Google Ads is finally rolling out their AI generative features where it actually helps you build ads, including headlines, descriptions, and images and so forth for your Performance Max campaigns. This is rolling out in the US. And there's a lot of cool features here. So Google actually announced this back at Marketing Live event in May, and now it's finally rolling out. So you can definitely take advantage of this feature if you want to. It's definitely worth exploring with it. You don't have to use it. You could ask it for suggestions and say, I don't like your suggestions, but it's definitely a feature that's available. Google Ads has released a new policy for location-specific assets that says it will disallow location assets for closed locations or locations that it can't verify, for businesses that don't match that location or that are not allowed, or that Google doesn't recognize as that location. This is spotted by Anthony Higman, so keep that in mind. You might not see location assets for certain locations, even maybe they're not locations. Menachem Amis found that Google's testing, or actually looks to be live, what's called a new promotion in Google Shopping. So if you do a search for like a plumbing baths or Nike shoes or stuff like that, you might see a little promotion for Amazon Prime membership, where it actually says, here's a banner, go ahead and buy Prime membership, or even Nike membership. That was spotted by Feed Army. So it's very interesting. Google's actually has a new banner. I haven't seen Google announce this or talk about this. So nice find there, Menachem. Google AdSense will stop serving over google.com, the google.com domain name, which means that ad personalization, because google.com is not being served by that domain, that ad personalization will go away, which means that ad income will have a minor impact, according to Google. Instead of google.com, it will be served over AdSense custom search ads, as well as syndicated search.goog. Pretty interesting. On the Microsoft side, Bing Chat, supposedly the demand for Bing Chat is not going down, according to Mikhail Parasite, who is the CEO or one of the CEOs of advertising and web services at Microsoft. He said demand is definitely not going down for Bing Chat. They're just getting better at making it more efficient and so forth, making it faster. And in any event, thanks so much for listening to the Search Buzz video recap. My name again is Barry Schwartz, and this is search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable at SERoundtable.com over the past week. Everybody have a healthy, safe, and enjoyable weekend. I'll speak to you guys next. Goodbye.